This is what my grandson and I have done this afternoon. We had to move this piece of metal, or remove it, because it was in the way. That's aluminum, by the way. And we finally got the 800cc in the cart. Let me back up so you can get perspective.
This is a motorcycle engine. We only have it angled in right now.
This is a Kawasaki.
Yep. Well, it's going to be when we're done.
So we were worried about clearance, and we barely have enough down there. We've got to build a plate back here in the back. I've got 4 mounting spots, and two. One on top, one on bottom, 4 meaning tabs on both sides. And then I've got 1 mounting spot here. The thing that's slowing me up right now is the old motor has this big plate that bolts on the rear end, or the transaxle, and then this goes in between them little tabs right there, and that keeps the rear end from twisting up and down like this when it's under stress. And I don't want to twist the rear end out of this thing because we're definitely going to have the horsepower to do it. So we're going to have some type of a dampening device on the transaxle, and what I'm thinking possibly is welding a plate that comes up here, and maybe put like a spring coilover shock, one on each side. I've got some small ones. It wouldn't take much, but that would probably give me the dampening that I need. So right now, once I get that kind of fingered out in my head, I can start building my engine mount. I'll have to build a plate for the transaxle, and I'm kind of just saying this out loud so I'll know what I got to do. Build 4 tabs off of that, rubber bushings to keep the steel and the aluminum apart. Then I'm going to have to build something that goes from that plate under the engine that will double as a skid plate, and then come back up so I can put tabs here and one on the opposite side with rubber bushings as well. And actually I could possibly put, man, there's nowhere to put it though. I was thinking I could put 1 dampening shock, coilover shock up in the front, which would actually be better because of the leverage. Don't get me started on getting the exhaust out of this damn thing. The radiator is going to go up front and the front grille, and it's got a cooling fan on it. It's a small motorcycle radiator, and that radiator should be enough. We can always increase the size if we need to, but the dead-gum hoses are going to cost me $100 to go from there up to the front. They're close to anyhow. We got 8.5 pounds of or 8.5 gallons in the tank. You know, it holds 8.5 gallons, 8.5 to 9 gallons.
Oh, this is actually bigger than we measured. I took that into consideration because it shrinks back here, so it kind of balances itself out. Water cooled. It's got this one here had the old motor had a vacuum pump. See this here, this is the fuel pump, and it works off vacuum. I got to look up the amount of vacuum that engine pulled. It's probably going to be enough. I can probably pull it off of this engine here to use this pump. So we won't have to change any of that. All we'll have to do is just hook the fuel line up to the carburetor, and we'll be done with that. And also, this was the air cleaner.
Yeah, that's got to come out. We're going to take that out. We'll build, what we'll do is we'll build this battery tray over there so we can put a regular size car battery in it. and that way we don't have to worry about buying a battery every year or so. We can put like a deep cycle marine over there, man. With battery will probably last 5 years on this damn thing.
And I'll probably put the battery in there.
Yeah.
Learn how to rewire them.
Let's see. The shifters are forward and reverse is already hooked up. We'll have
Right.
5 speeds going forward, 5 in reverse.
And
We do have to hook the transmission shifter.
yeah.
Okay. Now the shifter on this thing.
It's backwards. The reverse is supposed to be on that side, and the forward is supposed to be on that side.
I mean the output shaft. The output shaft's on the opposite side of the drive pulley. Yeah. So we got to build a jack shaft to go in here. Where is the transmission? I don't remember pulling the shifter off of it. The shifter should be on this side.
Isn't the shifter this?
Ah, there it is. A gear shift from here all the way up front.
So this thing right here.
No, it's probably going to come out right here or the floorboard there.
Oh, because it's supposed to connect to this.
No, that's the emergency brake.
Oh.
We're not going to worry with that. That's just more work we don't need to do. Nobody needs an emergency brake.
Oh, I thought that was.
I don't
how
plan
you
on having
shifted
any
that.
emergencies.
I thought that's how you shifted it.
No, that's just the emergency brake. When you pull it up, it makes the wheel stop turning. You still got a little bit to learn.
Yeah.
The bad thing about this cart is they want $500 for this part right here. And they want $220 or something like that for each wheel cylinder. So I'm thinking about adding four-wheel disc brakes on it and changing the backing plates and all that stuff out.
Yeah, this is going to take a lot of work.
To get it where I want it in the end, yes. To get it running, not that much.
Yeah.
The motor's ready to go. Everything's ready to go. All we got to do is put fire, fuel, and
we
water
just
to
need
it.
to connect it all
and
together.
mount it and connect it. Yeah, it's gonna.
Mount it, connect it.
I don't know.
First we
4
plant
hours.
it, mount it, and then we connect it.
4 hours, 5 hours maybe. Have it
And
ready
that's
to go.
just one day.
Yeah, 4 hours maybe.
But we'll probably not do it all in a day.
Yeah, well, I'll be able to knock it out in 4 hours. Everything takes 4 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, but normally when we're working on stuff like this and it takes 4 hours,
It's just because I walk back and forth to get too many beers.
oh no. I was thinking the reason that we can't, that we probably shouldn't do this all in one day is because we got other stuff to do.
No, okay.
That's why we never get anything done in one day.
This video's running long.
Yeah.
We've rambled too long. Okay, well, keep your eye on the project if you choose.
Stay tuned
It ought to be a lot of fun.
to find out what this thing's potential will become.
Stay tuna fish. Partly cloudy and with a chance of meatballs. Isn't that what they...
Yeah, he just learned that was a show, and he hasn't even watched it.
Yeah.